Okay, very good. Hi, Natalie.
Hi.
Hello. So I'm speaking to Natalie, who is the founder of, let me make sure I say it right, COVID Thailand Aid. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
that's correct.
Are you in Bangkok right now?
I am. Yes,
Mhm.
Bangkok.
Yeah. And how is it this week? How are things?
Yeah, it's good. So I just got back from distributing care packages in Klongpa area, and then we're distributing 500 today. We had like 6 hours of packing yesterday, so a lot of things are going on, even though things are starting to slow down, and yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like people are going to need help for a long time, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah. So, what was the kind of initial idea to start this up for yourself?
Yeah, so how I started this was like back in 17th of March.
Mhm.
I just wanted to do something which helps like the elderly and senior people because I have a grandma who's 94 years old, and it really worried me how she was going to get around and things she had to do.
Uh huh.
So I really just thought about there should be a service that helped older people so that they didn't have to go outside and risk their health. That's how it started. It was just like helping with paying bills or getting groceries for them.
Mhm.
And quickly, people wanted to support um, and volunteer. And to date, we have more than like 450 volunteers helping out. And we just passed like 26,000 people that we've helped in like 19 provinces across Thailand.
Wow.
So it's quite a lot. And we're raising 3 million baht, and we're now at like 2.3. Yeah.
Wow, that's wonderful. Yeah. I see you're
Mhm.
doing certain challenges as well, so you're being
Yeah.
quite creative with the fundraising.
Yeah. So we just launched the Push Up 25 Thailand challenge, which asks people to do 25 push-ups. They can do knee push-ups or any kind of push-ups,
Mhm.
and just donate 250 baht, and that money will go to feed 8 homeless people, or it will be one care package which lasts people for a week, and there's like 5 kilos of 5 kilos of rice,
Mhm.
dry food, soap, alcohol gel, mask, so essentials basically.
Yeah. So you're focusing on everything the food and also the hygiene as well for
Yes,
people,
yes,
right? Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. Was the most who are the most vulnerable group? Would you say? Um,
Right. I would say we have three that I think so. First, the elderly that have no family, so
yeah.
they really rely on getting packages from us, but also help from different groups. There's also disabled people and bedridden patients. So those are people who can't even move from their bed, right? And they need specific things like adult diapers, and more medical related items, which we
Mhm.
also add in terms of donated items so that we can provide to them.
Mhm.
Those three main groups that are the most vulnerable. But also animal shelters. We've seen that it's not just people that are suffering from COVID. It's people who are also feeding these animals that are now running out of funds. And we also work with different foundations to feed those animals as well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So in Bangkok, can you move more freely around now? Is it becoming easier to help people in terms of logistics? What's the situation?
Actually, I would say it depends because we've seen that now that everyone's going back to work, we have a lot of time volunteers to help out
Mhm.
during the week. But in terms of logistics, it's fine. I think like it was always easy to get around, within Bangkok. And because we work with local authorities, so before we get to a specific area, we get a list from them like about the household. So we make sure the people we help are really the people that need help.
Yeah.
And we need to do a lot of planning before. And then we also have a lot of like planning for other provinces outside of Bangkok, and that's a different procedure. But we try to work with as many foundations as possible because they have resources in place and also staff, and knowing like how to get into different areas is
Yeah.
really important.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's about actually finding the people who need the help the most, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what's been the feedback? I don't really know exactly what the culture is in Thailand for have people been very open to receiving help, or has it taken
Yeah.
something, what's that like?
So I think people are really grateful to receive help,
Mm-hmm.
and seen that they thank us in many, many ways. So like today, this morning, when we went to give in Klong Toy, like a lady who was a struggling vendor, she wanted to thank us by giving us like bottles of water, just to say thank you for helping our community.
Mm.
So they try to thank us in their own way. Some people, but you always see like people doing the why and
Mm-hmm.
thanking us. You can see tears in their eyes as well,
Mm.
because for us it might not be a lot, but for a lot of these people who are homeless or even jobless, they really rely on this extra, um, package of food
Yeah.
that will, yeah.
What was the situation? Because I wonder about this in the UK, where I'm from as well. What was the situation with homeless people in,
Yes.
for example, Bangkok when we have the curfew? Do they have somewhere to stay, or what happens
Um,
there?
With that, I don't know that much whether the government is providing a lot of aid. I think there
Mm.
are services, but what we've noticed is just like there's more and more people whenever we have like a food donation, and we have that on Wednesdays and Sundays,
Mm-hmm.
the like it's never enough food. Sometimes we'll bring out like 500 boxes, and we just see people queuing up like with the social distancing
Yeah.
procedure, and it's just never enough, and people wait for like an hour sometimes just so that they get this box of food.
Yeah.
So we're trying to also figure out how we can help in many different areas, and we also now have cabinets. You might have heard about cabinets all over
Yeah.
Thailand.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have one in Asok and another one in a different area now where we refill it up all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So refugees and migrant workers can go whenever they're comfortable, because a lot of times they're afraid to go out and
Sure.
register with their ID.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
that's another way we're helping. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Have you been to Koh Phangan before?
I have, yes, but many years ago, not
Yeah,
recently.
yeah.
Yeah.
What did you think? What did you get up to when you were here?
Yeah, I remember just going around the island, and I had friends who were like yoga teachers
Mhm.
in the area, and just like parties and stuff. So I am actually curious to know what it's like right now during COVID.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the groups that was mainly affected here are the migrant workers because it's
Yeah.
a tourism island. So it's interesting to hear
Yes.
what it's like all around Thailand. And what do you usually do? What's
Yeah,
your
so
main thing in life?
this is not my normal job at all,
Mhm.
but it's become like a full-time job just
Yeah.
because my I usually run two businesses. So one is all about like rentals. So I renovate, decorate, and operate apartment rentals.
Mhm.
And the other is like e-commerce.
Mhm.
And now with this NGO, it's completely, it's like 100%
Yeah.
taken over all the time. So
Yeah. Yeah,
yeah.
it's just great that you've done that. Are you from Bangkok originally or elsewhere?
Yes. So Bangkok originally, but I moved around a lot. So I'm based between here and Paris right now.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, I moved around a lot. So Bangkok is home because my parents are here. But other than that, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and we'll put any other information written in the article with this video. But leave us with something inspiring for expats and Thai people
Yeah.
for this situation.
Right. So one thing that we've been surprised about is we have so many expats that help with our group, from packing to utilizing whatever skills they have, whether it is from PR to project coordination to just spreading the word, and that's been something that's really helpful. So I would encourage anyone who thinks like, oh, I don't know what to do during this time. There's so much you can do to help us. Even with the push-up challenge, if you nominate 5 friends to get involved, that really helps.
Mhm.
And yeah, we'll be able to help a lot of people,
Yeah.
across Thailand. So,
Yeah, it's a nice way for expats to give back to Thailand as well, isn't it?
yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
Thank you very much, Natalie. ขอบคุณ
Thank you
ค่ะ
so much. Thank you. ขอบคุณค่ะ
Thank you.
Thank
So,
you.
any information that you want me
Yeah.
to add in anything else, let Sharon know. And I'll
Yes.
put a link to the website and the Facebook page, yeah?
And we also have the crowdfunding page
Ah,
for the donation.
perfect. Yeah,
So I will send that to you right now.
great. Thank you. Maybe we could do something with the push-up challenge here on Koh
Yeah,
Phangan,
that'd be great.
maybe. Yeah.
If you could like even just share that on your like page, that would already
Yeah.
be really helpful.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much. I'll let you
Perfect.
get on with
Thank
your day.
you.
Thanks, Anne.
Perfect.
Bye.
Bye.